I spoke to somebody and they're like, I think you have postpartum depression. And I'm like, you think so?
Okay. Everybody's like,
So I look crazy right now. Me and Nyla, look at us. We look crazy. And that's because we just got out of bed. So we haven't made a vlog in a really long time because we've been having some technical issues. So the last vlog that we made was, well, let me just brush my hair really quick. I'm over here talking to you all crazy. All right, so I put my hair up. Excuse me, Stassi's awake. So now I can talk to you guys more. So what happened was that we were having some technical difficulties, aka we just need a new laptop. So until I invest into a new laptop, I'm just gonna vlog from my phone. So I apologize for the bad quality, but for now, to be more consistent, we're just gonna vlog from my phone. So right now, there's a huge mess in the house. So what I'm doing is I'm actually getting breakfast ready for the baby. I usually just feed her this in the morning. What's up, Nyla? Nyla always asks for a bowl of cereal in the morning, no matter what. I tried to offer. She just likes her bowl of cereal, so she already ate her bowl of cereal. She's being extra loud because she has those headphones in. So basically, my goal for this year with this channel is to be more consistent, because I kept telling you guys that I'm gonna make all these vlogs, and then I end up doing the vlogs and then I can't, you know, edit them or get them done because I'm having technical difficulties. So whatever, the same thing I can do on a vlogging camera, I can do on my phone. Obviously the camera has better quality, but whatever, I can just make the videos on here and edit on here too. So again, until I get a laptop, invest in one, which they're not cheap, so I have to use my money wisely, especially with a family of 6, which is why I haven't invested in one. We will be doing it from the phone. Hi, Gigi. Hi, Gigi. And bam! Okay, sorry, I'm back. I had to blow out Stassi's nose because she had a lot of boogies. So, oh, Mama, what happened? What happened? What happened? She had that first bite, always. Okay, so now that I'm done feeding Stassi, I'm gonna take you guys along with me to clean up my messy house. So part of the reason why I also have not been consistent is because I was dealing with some mental health issues, aka postpartum depression, which is very important to talk about. A lot of people think it's like a joke or like you're exaggerating or something, but it's very much real. I'm Dominican. People just be like, eso es mental. Eso es mental. Like, just get over it. You good. You Gucci. Like, if you feel like you are getting into a dark place, you need to seek for help because it's serious. It's not something to play with. I decided to seek some help, and it honestly was the best thing that I ever did for myself, because I learned a lot. I love my therapist. She's the bomb. Okay, so I have to stop because Nyla wanted watermelon. But look at. Alright, Stassi's crying, so I gotta wrap myself. So I had to take a quick break because Stassi's feeding now. Feeding time.
Thanks, Danny.
Well, everybody loves a scandal.
So you think it's just gossip, not actual concern about me as a doctor?
Sure. Sure.
Okay. Now that she's down,
Your button ruptures its esophagus.
I will continue cleaning.
Otherwise.
Okay, so the living room is now clean.
So, in other words,
No more messes. So this is what one little person, look at her room, one little person can do. She literally wrecks everything. So my kitchen needs to be cleaned. Yeah, disgusting. My goal is to clean this area first back here and then clean the kitchen area. And I actually did turn this into her little play area because she has way too much toys. So this is the aftermath of my kitchen. Good morning, y'all. I'm back again in my man's robe that I bought him, but he don't know. He's about to come home and find me in this, and he's gonna be mad, but it's okay. I didn't get to finish vlogging the other day, which was 2 days ago, because as you guys can see in the vlog, the house was a really big mess, and I was doing laundry in between because the laundry piled up so much. I actually still have to clean my room, which I'm gonna do today before I go to my mom's house. But I just wanted to touch base on a serious subject that I mentioned when I was initially vlogging, which is postpartum depression. So now that I'm older, I realize that with my 2 other children, I definitely had postpartum, and honestly, I'm glad that I spoke to other women about this, because it made me have the confidence to actually go talk to somebody about it. You would think that, like, after having a new baby, you know, everything's gonna be great, like you love your baby and you're home with your family. Like, you know, like I would think, like in my mind, like I have everything that I want right now. Like I have my family, we're happy, we just had another baby sleeps well, everything's amazing. But that's not really how it went. After I had the baby, I noticed myself getting into a really dark place where I would cry for no reason. I'll literally stay in my room sleeping for hours, like in the dark, and just wouldn't get up to like do anything for a long time. I would literally get up and take a shower at nighttime, like really late, and then I would just go right back into bed. And I started noticing that I would not be able to sleep. Like the baby's such a great sleeper. She's actually sleeping right now. I can show you. Sleeping right now. And I would find myself just awake until 6 o'clock in the morning. And I just didn't know why. Like I would try going back to sleep. Well, try going to sleep, but it just wouldn't work. I honestly would just lay in bed, go on my phone, and then I'm like, you know what, maybe my phone is keeping me up, let me just try going back to sleep, and I just couldn't. And then I would find myself having these bursts of energies. Oh, you're back with the food.
Party! Party,
Be back. Alright, I'm back. Sorry, my man brought some breakfast, so I had a little intermission there. But anyways, like I was saying, I would have these bursts of energy, and I would be cleaning, like moving the couches, a whole bunch of just deep cleaning. And I'll be up again till like 6 in the morning. And then I'll wake up 2 hours later. So I'm like, damn, why am I awake right now? Like it is super early and I haven't even slept and I wouldn't even be tired. But of course, you always hit that like one day where you're like, wow, like this whole week I've been up, cleaning, scrubbing everything, I haven't been sleeping, and it hits you. And I also notice a lot of like mood swings, irritation, getting annoyed easily, and it's super hard because I also have 2 other small children, and then my stepdaughter comes on the weekends. So with 4 kids in one house and not having any adult time, that's hard. It's really hard. So I took the situation a lot more serious than I would have in the past, because in the past I just kind of dealt with it by myself, and I went to go talk to somebody. It really helped. It's actually a program for any moms in Rhode Island that want to know about it. It's at Rhode Island Hospital. It's a program through Women and Infants. It's something that's Monday through Friday, 9 to 2:30 p.m. You have your own therapist, and then the majority of it is group sessions. The first day, you don't have to talk if you don't want to. You could just sit and listen. Mostly, I wouldn't talk that much in the group sessions about myself. Like, I would give inputs and stuff. I like to keep my personal business private. I mean, it's really, like, when I went there, it really wasn't what I expected. Because Rhode Island is so small, you would expect to see people that you know. And it probably is likely that you would bump into somebody that you know, but I didn't. I still just like to keep my business. If you followed me in the past, I had immature moments and I put my business out there. But you live and you learn. And that's definitely something that I learned, that you should not put on social media what goes on in your home. And I made that mistake because I was in my feelings and stuff, and that's like a whole different story. But I got very lucky. I got such a good therapist. She was amazing. They do Tuesdays, they do a session for family members. You wouldn't go to that session, but your family members could go, and they basically teach them, you know, about postpartum and how to deal with it. And then they also have family sessions where you can have a close family member or your partner come, and you could have a session with a therapist, which that really helped. I'm still learning how to deal with my anxiety. It's hard sometimes. I mean, I had a breakdown the other day, and you just have to learn and know your body, like learn the signs, listen to your body, you know, any change in breathing, you're feeling irritated, anything like that. I learned that was my anxiety. So the other day, to help myself, I gave the baby to my man, and then I put on my coat, I went outside, and I just took a deep breath. It's so helpful to just go outside and get fresh air, honestly. Or I also learned being in the program that if you take ice and you put it against your chest or in between your legs, that helps. For my sleeping, what helped me was just putting down my phone, listening to my body when it tells me that I'm tired. I got actually a planner / journal, and I just jot down things. I basically just jot down what I have to do the next day. So for example, tonight I will write down my goals for tomorrow so that I'm not going to sleep thinking about everything that I have to do tomorrow. And then I try to stay on top of my goals. And I also learned that being on a routine helps, because if you're just sitting at home doing absolutely nothing and you're not having any type of adult contact, that really messes with your head. Like, you really do need self-care. Like, if you need to go one day to do your nails or get a pedicure, get your hair done, you have to do it. You need to take time for yourself. You're not a bad mom because you're going to do something to care for yourself. You know, there's a difference between leaving your kid 24/7 with somebody else while you're out partying and crap versus self-care. Self-care is very necessary, because if you're not healthy, then how are you supposed to take care of your baby? So I learned that because I put a lot of pressure on myself as a mother. I have very high expectations for everything. I want everything to be perfect. I love being with my children, but I also learned that I need a break sometimes, because I really got to my breaking point, and I got very frustrated. And you know, you don't notice the things you're doing, but it affects the people around you too. So it's good to have supportive people around you. Babe, I love you. Thank you for putting up with my emotions. And my little sister, thank you for always listening. And my best friend, Brittany, always there for me whenever I need somebody. Shout out to my girl, Felicia, and my coworker, Yenny, for encouraging me to actually go talk to somebody about it, because it is something very serious. If you need help, get the help. Look who's here with me. She does not want to be in her mama-roo. So anyways, yeah, just take care of yourself, because at the end of the day, you need to be stable for your baby. Don't be ashamed of getting help. Postpartum happens a lot to people. I'm still learning how to deal with it, but at least I thought it would be helpful to give some tips on what I learned being in the program. They do offer medication. Personally, I'm not the type of person to go on medications, especially because I'm breastfeeding. I mean, they say like, oh, they have like medications that's doesn't pass down to the baby, but I honestly, no, I'm good. I don't want to take any risk. I want my little baby to be healthy. I tried to keep myself busy. For me, what I learned is I need to be on a routine. So I like to wake up and do my routine with my girls and get out of the house at least once a day, every single day, so that way I don't get back into that dark place. Because the other day when I was in the house and I had a breakdown, I noticed that day I was cleaning up but I wasn't on a routine. Like, I was just in the house all day long, like literally just cleaning until freaking 2 o'clock, 1 o'clock in the morning. And then I was just like, I had to take a second to myself and just take a deep breath, because I was getting irritated with everything, including the baby. So yeah, I mean, if you have any questions, comment down below, or if it's something that you're going through and you really, don't feel comfortable, you can always DM me on Instagram. I will put my Instagram down below like I always do. And yeah, it's not easy being a mom. It really isn't. A lot of people say that I make it look easy, but it's literally one of the hardest things, honestly. And also just remember too that social media is what people allow you to see. It's not real life. So on social media, I only allow you to see what I want you to see. I don't have a camera on myself 24/7. So yeah, my life isn't perfect. I'm not a perfect mom, far from it, but all I can do is say that I try. So yeah, that's it. Today, I'm also gonna be vlogging. We're gonna have a onesie pajama. My sister's having a onesie pajama at my mom's house, so I'm gonna be vlogging tonight. I will be uploading this video today, and we will be very, very consistent again on our channel, even if I'm recording from my phone like I'm doing now, again, until I invest in a laptop. I might just do the Instagram Control My Life challenge again on my phone, so that I'm not waiting to edit that video and just start fresh. And then I'll continue on with how it's like to have to be with a man that has 2 baby mamas. Right now, I have to get ready to pick up my baby boy from school. Me and Darcy are gonna go get Brody from school, alright? Oh, these are my junkies. So, I am out, guys. Remember to comment, like, share, and subscribe. Come on, guys. Support. Say, comment, like, share, and subscribe. And we will be back with another video. Peace.